Hey, so this is a follow-up. I'm still sat on the floor stretching out my back. I'm getting old, you see, that's the problem. So I wanted to tell you about the firmware now. You'll probably see a video maybe shortly or before this one showing all the stuff that's gone on with the screen. And I think we're going to add some more options and different views and stuff, but I think the firmware is at a pretty decent stage at the moment because we're actually emulating we're using a protocol that is compatible with Mackie protocol, there are some issues that have to be addressed regards that, to do with channels, mode switching and all sorts of stuff. Basically to cram all of those knobs and buttons into effectively what the Mackie has, which is 8 knobs or 8 buttons, 8 encoders across the top. So that's an issue, and has involved a lot of coding and a lot of mode switching, but it should all be fairly automatic. It is fairly automatic. You don't need to think about that as a user. It all just happens behind the scenes. However, I was talking to Ben at Harrison the other day, and Ben said, well, why don't we just implement a custom control system, and we can integrate it a bit deeper, and hopefully strip down the amount of MIDI that needs to go to and from the unit, which is brilliant. So that is on the list of things that we're going to do, and as a result, hopefully we'll have a mode that probably won't feel massively different to you as a user, but a couple of the little features that aren't in existence on this firmware version will be implemented. So I think there's like bell mode on EQ32 isn't implemented yet because it's not been implemented on the Mackie. So we will be releasing a patch to go into Mixbus that will allow those things to happen. But for the most part, the unit is like, you just grab what grab all the controls, the labels are there, and it just does it on screen. The OLED's pretty cool actually. It's I've got it so it's showing all the feedback. So say you press phase, it'll say phase change on or off. It's again, there's lots of things we can do, and also I'm kind of implementing the variations on Mackie and Huey. Mackie control protocol and Huey to try and let you guys use this in other digital audio workstations. So there will be a profile that you can select on boot up. Possibly actually we might make it selectable from in the system as well, and that'll let you use the controller on other DAWs. Or DAWs. Someone had a go at me in the comments for calling them DAWs. So I've got a patch working on Logic. I've got a patch working on Samplitude, Cakewalk. I've had some success with Ableton and Pro Tools. So there will be patches for all of these digital audio workstations, or modes for these digital audio workstations coming out at some point. But lots of things to do first. That's a sort of a fairly low priority in comparison to actually getting the units out. So that's the firmware update. Update on the firmware, not an actually update of the firmware. Catch you later, guys.